Guys, please check your audio settings, please. Guys, everyone, please check your audio settings, please. Yeah, SAGA pattern, guys. SAGA pattern. Okay, now listen, guys. Problem. In monolithic architecture, all modules or services will be there as part of, will be there together in single application, connecting to single database software. So the transaction management is very easy. What do you say, guys? The transaction management is very, very easy, boss. Why? All we need to deal is what? Single database. So when everything is linked with a single database, definitely what? Transaction management definitely looks simple or not? Definitely looks easy or not? Come on. Definitely looks simple, definitely looks easy, boss. No doubt in that. Okay, now let's see. Here we are having UI, guys. Are monolithic architecture ra babu. UI. Transaction management in monolith or lithic architecture. Monolith or lithic architecture. Okay, boss. So there we got inventory. There we got different modules, guys. Payment. There we got order. Okay, all these are services acting as a modules. All these are services acting as a modules, guys. Okay, there is one more module called recommendations. Yes, guys. First, what happened? Order. Then order module is linked with what? Payment. Payment module is linked with what, guys? Inventory. Array stock it has to release now, boss. Inventory is linked with what, guys? Shipping. And shipping is linked with what? Actually, shipping is different, and after payment even recommendations also will come. Recommendations, and all these are there. This here is my database software. Here is my database software, guys. This is the story in monolithic architecture. Basically, what happens, guys? Basically, what happens? Okay. Uh, Basically, what happened? Here is the end user. Here is the end user. Come on, guys. Here is the end user. This end user gives through UI gives request to order arm. Here is the end user, guys. Yeah, end user. End user gives request to order, guys. Next, guys. Order is linked with payment, guys. Payment is talking to inventory, guys. To release the product from the stock room, Babu. That is talking to what? Inventory will talk to what? Shipping, guys. Okay. And the shipping will talk to recommendation. Not shipping, inventory also talks to what? Recommendation. Okay. All these are there talking to database software. Okay. All these are there talking to database software. Yes, now? Right. What is this? Yeah, number one. Talking to inventory is number one. Talking to payment is number two. Talking to inventory is number three. Talking to shipping is number four. And showing the recommendation is number five. And all these activities will happen on the database software. That is number six. That is purely, thoroughly number six, guys. Come on, guys. Are you with me, guys? Come on. This is my UI. UI means user interface, guys. Yeah. Now listen, I would like to keep all these things in a transaction. All these activities in a transaction boundary. Possible? Definitely possible. Okay. Here also same transaction I want to keep, guys. Here transaction. Okay. Transaction. Here also transaction. Yeah. Array, in monolithic transaction management is always easy. Here, if everything is happen, here commit the data. If something is failed, roll back the data. I hope you understood my point, guys. Do everything or nothing principle. Yes. What's the final conclusion? Transaction management is very easy in monolithic architecture. Okay, guys. Tell me, guys, microservice architecture, guys. Microservice architecture based application. What application? E-commerce application. E-commerce application. E-commerce application. Understanding my statement, guys? E-commerce application. Now listen carefully. Yeah. What is the challenge, guys? Okay. This is order service, guys. As usually. Order service. Yeah. According to yesterday's class, tell me. This is okay. Payment service, guys. This is inventory service, guys. This is shipping service, guys. This is shipping service, guys. And everything will have its own database. Yes or no? Na? Everything will have its own database software. Done, boss. Done, boss. Done. Yes. Here is my order service. Uh, here is my inventory. Okay. Payment service. Payment service. Here is my, what is that, guys? Okay. Inventory service. Inventory service. Come on. Here is my inventory service. Here is my shipping service, guys. Here is my shipping service, guys. Focus, everyone. Come here. So total 4 services I am taking, guys. Nice. Done. This is 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 done. Yes. Here is my transaction A, guys. Here is my transaction B. Here is separate transaction. Here is separate transaction. Come on. But all together, I want to treat as a big transaction. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. That's a problem. Array, this is a separate application. Array, communication will be there. It's not like that communication is not there. Communication is there. Definitely communication is there. Yes, all are inter-talking, guys. But it is a separate service. It's a separate service. It's a separate service. It's a separate service. It is developed as a separate application. It is developed as a separate application. Got it, guys? Okay. Transaction A. Here separate transaction is there. Okay. Transaction B. Here transaction C. Here transaction D. Here transaction D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all transactions together should be treated as single transaction. Should be treated as single transaction. Suppose while executing this transaction, or this one, some error has come. Some error has come. Let us assume some error has come here. Some error has come. Tell me, guys, it should do compensation. Okay. It must compensate. It must compensate other services related transactions. It must compensate other services related transactions. Are you understanding my statement, guys? It must compensate other services related transaction. That means the other transactions of other okay, guys, other services should also be rolled back. Should also be rolled back. To do this, guys, to do this, we need to use SAGA pattern. Are you understanding my statement? Problem is what? Doing transaction management in monolithic is very easy. But doing the same thing in microservice architecture based application is very, very difficult. Why? Because every service will have one transaction, guys. Okay, those services are talking to each other. If one transaction failed, other transaction should be rolled back. That means we should treat all transactions together as a single transaction. What do you say, my dear? All transaction together as a single transaction. Okay, but to bring this effect, regular transaction management of what? Spring level is not sufficient. We have to think about dealing with what? SAGA pattern. What pattern? SAGA. SAGA pattern. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Sir, what is the difference between SAGA pattern and distributed transaction? Okay. Right. What is the difference between among local transaction management, distributed transaction management, and SAGA pattern transaction management? SAGA pattern transaction management. Yes, I would like to know, guys. Now listen, guys. Okay. Now listen. In local transaction management, all persistence activities takes place on single database software. All persistence activities takes place on single database software. Are you understanding my statement, guys? All persistence activities takes place on what? Single database software. That means, okay, all persistence activities of transaction takes place on single database software. What is this? Example, guys. Transfer money operation. Okay. Money operation. No video for few days, guys. Some works are going on in my home. Transfer money operation between two accounts of same bank. Guys. Next. In global or distributed transaction management. Global or distributed, all persistence activities of transaction takes place on different database softwares guys. Okay. Example, guys. Transfer money. Okay. Transfer money operation between two accounts of two different banks. two different banks. Now listen guys. Okay. In local transaction management or distributed transaction management, application is one number. Application is one number. The number of database softwares are will vary. Are you understanding? Will be having only you'll be having what? Only one application, guys. So will vary. That means in local transaction management, okay, we will be having single database software. In distributed transaction management, we will be having, okay, multiple database softwares. We'll be having multiple database softwares, but number of applications involved is only one. Are you realizing that point, guys? Okay. So these are, so local or distributed transaction managements are good. Local or distributed transaction managements are good only in where, guys? Managements are good only in monolithic application. Monolithic applications. I hope you convinced it, guys. Yeah. Now listen, guys. SAGA pattern talks about, okay, SAGA pattern talks about SAGA pattern or SAGA style transaction management. Okay, talks about SAGA style transaction management talks about. Come on, guys. Tell me, what is the SAGA style transaction management speaks about, guys? SAGA style. Okay. SAGA style transaction management talks about. Tell me, what is that? Talks about the involvement of multiple database softwares. The involvement of multiple database softwares operated by multiple services. Operated by multiple services. Multiple services. Nothing but microservices, guys. Operated by multiple services. Nothing but operated by multiple microservices, as shown in the diagram. As shown in the above diagram. Above diagram. In fact, okay, what is that? In fact, different transactions of different services, different transactions of different services together should behave like single big transaction, guys. Single big transaction. I hope you understood the difference, guys. Number of database that are involved is one. That two monolithic application, local. More than one monolithic application, global or distributed transaction. SAGA pattern comes into picture. SAGA pattern comes into picture, guys. Come on. So when multiple services are having multiple transaction, we should make all transaction together as single transaction. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Right. Are distributed application is different, distributed transaction is different. Dirty fellow. Sai, each microservice is Spring REST application. Each REST application is one distributed application. There is no need of you creating such a great statement. Come on. I'm not talking about distributed applications here. I'm talking about distributed transaction. Please keep your mind in control and listen. Fine, boss. I think you got clarity when to go for which transaction. Monolithic single database, local transaction. Monolithic more than one database software, distributed transaction. Microservices are in communication, but they need to have transaction management. Then we have to go for what? SAGA pattern. What pattern, guys? SAGA pattern. Now listen. Solution. Okay. First of all, let me say what is the problem statement, guys. Problem statement is in monolithic application transaction management is easy because all services are part of single application. So we can use either local transaction management or distributed transaction management for that. We can use either local transaction management or distributed transaction management for that. Are you with me, guys? Are you understanding my statement, boss? Yes, boss. Everyone comfortable, guys? No. But okay, the local or distributed transaction management is not sufficient while working with microservice architecture based application development. For that, we need separate SAGA pattern style transaction management. For that one, we need separate SAGA pattern style transaction management. Yes. What is that, guys? Solution. Yeah. What is this? SAGA pattern. Transaction management. Is not sufficient. Solution, guys. SAGA pattern transaction management. What pattern, guys? SAGA pattern. Shall we start understanding? Okay. SAGA pattern can be implemented in two ways. In two ways. Number one, can be implemented in two ways, guys. SAGA pattern can be implemented in two ways, guys. Okay, guys. Number one, as SAGA orchestra. What is that? What is the pronunciation? Orchestration. What is that? Orchestration. Orchestration. What is that, guys? Orchestration. Orchestration. CHESTRATION. Orchestration. Orchestration, guys. B. As SAGA choreography. What is the other one we are having, guys? SAGA choreography. Okay, choreographies. Choreography. As a SAGA choreography, guys. As a SAGA orchestration, as a SAGA choreography. Tell me, guys, this is a synchronous communication. This is based on synchronous communication. You can implement it in two ways, guys. Synchronous communication. Communication. This is based on, this is event-based asynchronous communication. What, guys? Event-based asynchronous communication. So shall we see, guys? SAGA orchestration. SAGA orchestration. Yeah, what this SAGA orchestration says, guys? There will be one central service, guys. The central service will talk to other services. Anywhere, any problem, okay, the work done by central service on other service should be rolled back. Are you listening my statement? Come on, guys. Come on. Are you understanding? Okay. This maintains here one central service. One central service will be maintained. Okay. Talking to other services. Here one central service will be maintained talking to other services. Other services in synchronous manner. In synchronous manner. Okay. If any problem is raised, while executing other services, the other services, okay, other services, tell me, guys, the data changes done in other services should be rolled back. I hope you understood the basic word, guys. Orchestration. What is that? Orchestration. What is the basic word, guys? Orchestration. What this orchestration says, guys? Okay. Right, boss. Here is my UI. Here is my end user. Here is my end user. Here is my UI. Here is my UI. Here is my end user, guys. Okay. Here is my order service, guys, which is a central service. Order service is central service. Order MS, which is a central service, guys. Which is a central service. Everyone, please concentrate. This is talking to which service, guys? Payment service. This will talk to which service, guys? Order service only will talk to which service? Order service only will talk to which service, my dear? Inventory service. And order service only will talk to which service? Shipping service. Order service only will talk to which service? Recommendation service. Everything is service here, right? Okay, here is my payment service, guys. Here is my payment service. Tell me next. Here is my inventory service. Inventory service. Here is my shipping service. Okay, recommendations, you leave it, guys. Don't keep as part of transaction, guys. Right. Now tell me. We talk to order service through UI. We talk to UI, UI talks to order service. Right now, boss? Okay. Nice. Now listen. Order service is a central service, talks to each one. Request response. Again talks here, gets the response. Again talks here, gets the response. Right, boss. Everyone understood my statement, boss? Come on. Are you with me? Got the clarity. Now tell me, this is number one invocation. Yeah. This is talking to this B. This is talking to this C. This is talking to this D. Okay, suppose some problem has come. Some problem has come here. Here some error is raised, guys. Here some error is raised. Let us assume some error is raised here. Error is raised. What is raised, my dear? Error is raised. Okay. Tell me, what is this? Here is my error is raised, guys. So definitely this is my error statement. Yeah, here is my error is raised, guys. Error is raised. And then what it will do, guys? Whatever data, this only will put the rollbacks the data or not. Whatever data it get, it rollbacks the data or not, guys. Rollbacks the data. Rollbacks the data. Rollbacks the data. Right, guys. Everywhere it will simply roll back the data or not. Here is my rollbacks the data, guys. Rollbacks the data. Rollbacks the data. Rollbacks the data. And our problem is rise. This order service only should roll back the data or not. This is called orchestration. This is how it will work, guys. This is what here one central service will be maintained, talking to other services in synchronous manner. If any problem is raised while executing other services, the data changes done in other services should be rolled back. Should be rolled back. Come on, guys. So this is the working style of what? Orchestration. What is that? Orchestration. Okay, this is SAGA pattern orchestration. Sir, what about SAGA pattern choreography? As SAGA choreography. Choreography. As SAGA choreography. It is fully event-based asynchronous communication. It is fully event-based asynchronous communication. Communication among the services, among the microservices, among the microservices, guys. Everyone understanding my statement? Sir, how does it will work out, sir? How does it will talk? All are events, boss. Full of events here. Everything is an event, boss. Everything is an event. Okay. Now listen. So as usually, what will be there? UI will be there. As usually, end user will be there in our style. End user. This is my UI. User interface, guys. This is my UI user interface. Cool. Here, order. Order MS. Okay, guys. Tell me, what are the possible events it can raise, guys? Product ordered. Yeah, definitely, guys. Boss. Product ordered event. It raises what event? Product order event. It's purely messages based, events based communication, guys. Okay, what is this? Product ordered. Product ordered event. Yeah, product ordered event. Once ordered, one side, one activity of the event is what, guys? Showing the recommendations. Come on, guys. One activity is what? Showing the recommendations. Event handling now, boss. Events will have event handling. So talking to recommendations. Recommendations. Talking to what? Recommendations, guys. Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay. Recommendation. Okay. That's another work of event handling is what? Payment. Talking to payment service. Payment MS, guys. Payment MS. Recommendations MS, guys. Recommendations MS. Come on. Yeah, recommendation MS. Tell me, guys, there are two possibilities, guys. Product purchased event. Payment is successfully done means product purchased event will be raised or not. Come on, guys. Product purchased event. What event, guys? Product purchased event. What is the event, guys? Product purchased event. After this, what next? Product purchased event. Tell me next one. Once this is successfully done, guys. Once this is successfully done, okay. There is a possibility of going to other modules or not. Going to other modules. What kind of modules, guys? Okay. Going to other modules. Can you tell me what are the other activities once product is purchased? It has to talk to inventory MS. Tell me, guys. Okay. Inventory MS, shipping MS. Right, guys? Okay. Inventory MS, shipping MS, and if needed, history MS also, guys. User history also. Okay. User history MS. User history MS. Next. What is this? Inventory MS. Inventory MS. Okay. Shipping MS. Everything is event based, guys. Everything is event based. Right, guys. For example, payment failed. Product not purchased event, guys. Product not purchased event. Product not purchased event. Product not purchased event. Are you listening my statement? It comes to this. Again, it comes to order MS. Right. Again, it comes to order MS, guys. I think you are able to feel it, guys. Okay. Again, it goes because payment failed. Because payment failed or some problem, guys. Okay. So then again, it comes to order MS to order the next item. It's a full of asynchronous communication, event-based communication, messages-based communication, guys. It is full of event-based asynchronous communication among the microservices. Full of rising events, guys. Getting my point, my dear? Okay, guys. And this is number one. Okay. Yeah. We have to asynchronous communication. We have to link Kafka, Active MQ, and microservice together. Act2MQ microservices together. You have to use Act2MQ or Kafka along with the microservices. Recollect my microservice student. We mixed up that, guys. We mixed up that, right? Okay, guys. Number one. Okay. Number one. Okay. Number one. Yeah. One event. One event. This is one event. One event. Yeah, this is number two, guys. Okay. Number two, guys. Two event. Okay. Okay. Two event, guys. Next one. Okay. Number three. Number four. Number five. Number five. Okay. This is what? Okay. Right was. This is also two event only. Two event. This is two event. Yeah, this is fail event, guys. This is success event. Okay. Success event was. Understanding my point? Right. I think you got the clarity, guys. Okay. This is SAGA choreography, boss. What is this? SAGA choreography. Okay. First of all, tell me how many of you know microservices? Please respond in the chat box. How many of you knows microservices? Those who don't know microservices, write no. Those who don't know microservices, write yes. Because to code it takes a lot of time and microservice knowledge. Okay, otherwise I will do one thing. I will upload the example. No. If you know microservice, say yes. If you don't know, say no. Because coding needs a lot of time. Coding needs a lot of this one. Okay, I think you understood what is choreography model of implementation, what is orchestration model of implementation, guys. I hope you understand basic idea. You got concept is registered in your brain. Here rollback is happening because of central service. Here rollbacking, everything is happening because of what? Events. Everything is event driven, guys. Everything is event driven. Okay, guys. Are you understanding my statement? Right, boss. Sir, which is good? Which is good? Now listen carefully. This is good for small applications, guys. Preferred for small applications. MS architecture applications. Preferred for most of the MS architecture application. Preferred for large scale MS architecture application. This is mostly used, guys, but this is used in a small environment. Small environment, this is recommended to use. Got the point, guys? Right. So this is SAGA pattern implementation. Sorry, SAGA pattern concept, guys. I hope concept is registered in your brain. If someone asks you what is orchestration, what is choreography of SAGA, are you able to explain, guys? This is choreography is full of event based, guys. This is full of synchronous communication. Here, full synchronous communication. Here, full asynchronous communication. Got it, guys? Right. I'll check the possibility of implementation, guys. Okay. Let me, because 50% students are saying that we don't know microservices. Okay. No, right. Thank you. Next class will be on Monday, boss. I think some, what is that? Indian New Year is there tomorrow. And Sunday, anyhow, class is not there. Next class will be on Monday. Happy Ugadi, my dear.